guys. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Bucky Irving. It is raining. Bucky gets about 6-7 yards. I do apologize again about the wait there. My internet was a little spotty trying to get the game going. It is maybe the weather. I don't know what it was, but we are here. We are now watching together. This is the season finale. I'm wearing Lavonte's jersey because this could very well be his last game with us, and I hope to send him off with a win. Same thing for Gene Deckeroff calling his last game. And yeah. All right, Baker takes a snap on 2nd and 4. Bucky goes up and gets about 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 2. The worry here is, once again, what we talked about is the short yardage situation. So, can the Buccaneers figure it out? Third and 2. Baker under center, Bucky behind him. Takes the snap. It is a handoff to Bucky, who pounds his way for a 1st down. Pun intended because of the Panthers. Good stuff there. All right. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get things going here. All right. 1st and 10 from B37. Baker takes the snap and rolls out. It's a play action pass. He's looking deep. He steps up. He has plenty of space. And he takes a shoulder hit, goes down after a gain of about 9 yards. Okay, Baker's talking smack with the Panthers. Looks like something woke him up, but we don't want him to get too hurt right now. All right. Here we go. 2nd and 1 after the Baker scramble. They're at the Panthers' 28-yard line. Bucky Irving next to Baker. Clock running down. Baker takes the snap. Panthers send 5. It is caught to Cade Otton for a 1st down to about the Panthers' 18-yard line. That will be, so far, a good-looking drive. On short yardage, too, we're doing something. But first drives can be quite decisive, but the wet weather, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if anyone can comment right now. And hopefully I'm seeing some errors on my side just because of the internet, but hopefully you guys can comment pretty soon. Okay. Baker takes the snap on 1st and 10, and it is over the middle. It's caught by Cade Otton for a touchdown. Ooh, boy. Huge first drive there. Tampa scores. Touchdown Buccaneers. Laser to Cade Otton. Good stuff there from the Buccaneers. That is a touchdown. Seam route from Cade Otton. Gets hit as he goes into the end zone, but he stays up. Really looking good start for the Bucs offense. Touchdown Buccaneers. 9 plays, 74 yards, 5.5 minutes. That's what you like to see. Kick is up, and it is good. Turn me up. I like setting the tone on offense. Baker looks fired up. All right, let's go Bucs. Oh boy. So we're at a commercial break now. Really good start to the game, I'd say. Can someone comment in the comments section. Anyone who's watching, I'd love to know if whether the comments are working or not. Oh, here we go. Okay, never mind. What do you think the end score is going to look like? That's from Wyatt. I think that. I mean, it's a little biased, obviously, and also now we've seen the first score. I'm liking a shootout tip personally. I could see this really going. I'll go 31-26 Buccaneers. 31-26 is my prediction. I wish I would have said that before the game, but I started the stream late because of the internet. But yep, that is what my score prediction. What about you, Wyatt? What are you thinking? I'm curious. Because I feel like this could also be a low-scoring game because of the rain. But I'm hoping the Bucs learned their lesson from that stupid Saints game. We'll see. I just wanted us to last till tomorrow. Get the win today. Make the Panthers fans sweat a little bit. We'll see what the Saints can do. Hey, Tyler Schlecht's been playing well. So. Bum, bum, bum. If I hum the ESPN song, will I get copyrighted? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, coming back. Looks like it's really coming down. I'm glad that I decided to stream the game instead of going to it. Wyatt says 21-28 Bucs game-winning drive. I hope it. I don't want it to be stressful, but it's probably going to be stressful. Will the Bucs be in the playoffs? That's from Marco. Good question. You know what? Why not? Sure. The Saints could beat the Falcons tomorrow. It'd be a very NFC South thing to happen, where the Bucs win today and the Saints beat the Falcons tomorrow, right after they beat the Rams. So, my dog's trying to steal my snacks. I would say obviously it's much more likely the Panthers make it, but I just want to make it to tomorrow. I want to have an investment in that Saints Falcons game. So we'll see. We will see. I have no idea. I'll be optimistic until I can't be. .31 left in the first. Panthers starting their drive after a touchback. And this is a handoff there. He makes a guy miss, but then is tackled in the backfield for a loss of 1 by Vita Vea. I think that was Rico Dowdle on the carry. Good stuff. Oh, there's a penalty. It might be unnecessary roughness. Yeah, it was unnecessary roughness. So the Panthers will go now to the 50-yard line after one play. It was on Elijah Roberts. That was really soft, unnecessary roughness, but not a great start defensively. I don't know what happened. I mean, he fell down. It's wet. That seems soft. Got my Buccaneers cup. Okay, I'm glad Dan Orlovsky is also fighting for us on the commentary. He's saying that didn't look bad. It's the first play of the game. It's wet out there, and it really did not look that bad. So anyway, gifting the Panthers with 15 yards to start the game off. Young hands it off again, but he slips, and now that's a loss of 2. It's really coming down there, it looks like, even on the TV. Who scored? Sam Smith asks, or Sam asks. Cade Otton. It was a Baker seam route, 18-yard touchdown pass to Cade Otton. Really, it was a good throw and good catch. Second and 12 here for the Panthers. Why? What is that called, dude? I don't know. That was a really bad roughing the passer call, or sorry, unnecessary roughness call. All right, rushing 4. He dumps it off to Chuba and finally is able to get a tackle. Hassan Reddick almost missed that tackle, and Chuba almost got away, but then Winfield came in to finish the tackle. So. Mm-hmm. Okay. 3rd and 10 after a gain of 2 there. Young takes the snap looking to throw. He is. Oh! Almost catches the ball. Intended for Leggett. Winfield in coverage. It is incomplete. Ball don't lie. That is a. It's basically a 3-and-out for the Panthers offense. Winfield on good coverage. I don't like people getting on Winfield's butt this season. It hasn't been his best year, but anyway, I'll talk about that probably in a future video, but it has not been a bad year for Winfield. It's just, ooh, Bucs almost blocked the punt, but it is away, and it is bouncing and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Thank goodness. All right, turn me up. Good start. Let's stay alive, guys. Stay alive. But we've seen good starts offensively, and we peter out. So let's avoid that. I just want a good, complete game. That's probably way too much to ask for, but like given Gene Decroft's possible last game calling a game and possibly Lavonte David's last game, show out for the legends, man. That's what we deserve today. Dun, 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 dun. So we're at a commercial break now after the Panthers punt. Buccaneers will be starting on their own 20 because it touched back. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. Good effort out of the boys. Would have been nice to have seen this in the past 2 months. You know what? The offense, I saw the offense give a lot of effort against in the Bills game. And I think the team tried against the Patriots, but it was still the defense like let up some really bad explosive plays in that game. So, and then the Rams game was just an embarrassment. The Saints, Falcons game, those were all embarrassments. I think last week was particularly brutal against the Dolphins because it was like Quinn Ewers. And like we lost by 3, but that doesn't really indicate how the game went. We were, put away in the 4th quarter, basically. All right. I need to stop snacking and crunching into the mic. All right, we're coming back from commercial break. Let's see what the Bucs can do offensively on their second drive. Hey, let's capitalize. Can we not peter out after the first drive? Can we just pile it on? I get it's raining, but I like what I've seen so far, obviously. All right, Baker under center, Rachaad White in the backfield. Baker takes the snap. It is a handoff to White and only gets about a yard, 2 at most. Regarding the offensive line, we have 3 out of 5 starters. Tristan is back and playing in this game. Keep it going. That's what Sam says. I agree. 2nd and 8. Baker takes the snap and he throws a quick pass to Cade Otton, who, I mean, it's a completed pass. Gain of only about like 4-ish yards, though. Kind of risky. Oh, I forgot Evero was still our defensive coordinator. All right, 3rd and 4. Ball at the 26-yard line. Panthers showing blitz. They do. They send the blitz. Baker tosses it up. And it's a caught ball by Mike Evans, but there is a flag. There is a flag. I'm hoping it's on the defense. 21-yard gain. Let's see what the penalty is. Great throw. Hopefully it's not a push-off. Okay, pass interference on the defense. They held Mike, and he still got free. Great stuff there. Only 640 yards to go for a 1,000-yard season. Really good stuff there. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Baker. Mike with the bare hands, no gloves, because it's wet. It's football weather, baby. All right. Ball is at the 47. Baker hands it off to Rachaad White, who bounces to the left, but gets about nothing. Carolina's looking better, blocking the run. It looks like it's really coming down. Rough look. I was out there during that Saints game. It sucks. In the rain. All right. All right, Baker takes a snap. They're rushing 4, and it is caught by Bucky Irving, who makes the guy miss, gets the first down. Oh, almost. He went out of bounds, but he got the first. Really fantastic stuff there. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Saints, Sam. I can't say let's go Saints. I'm rooting for the Falcons to lose rather than the Saints to win, if that makes sense. But first things first, let's win today, and we'll worry about tomorrow. Oh, there's Bucky Chance. Turn me up. All right, ball is at the Panthers' 39-yard line. Baker 6 for 6, 79 yards, and this is a toss around to Tez Johnson, and gets about 4 to 5 yards. I'm liking the play calls, man. What is going on here? Just keep up the execution. Granted, rain is the ultimate equalizer, but this team is more talented than Carolina. Ooh, excuse me. Second and 5. Baker fakes the handoff. He steps up. He has some space. He runs it himself. And he gets a block and he gets around and he hits his shoulder. Oh, yeah. Oh. And a flag comes in. Baker, let's go. You want to talk about firing up your guys? This is the Buccaneers that we've been missing, man. Get me fired up, Baker. Let's go. Defense, baby. Sorry, the taunting on the defense. Was that JC Horn? Oh, Jackson. I'm sorry. So Jackson got in Mayfield's face. He tapped his helmet. Baker. I can't lie, man. I don't like that that's a penalty just because it's just cool. Just let the competitors compete. But I get it. It's a slippery slope when you let them tap helmets like that. Yeah. Okay, getting close to 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 after a 15-yard penalty added on to the end of the Baker run for a first down. Baker almost drops the snap, but he rolls out to the right. He's looking, he's looking. He has a ton of time. He's throwing it wide open in the end zone, and he misses Payne Durham wide open. Oh, man, he was wide open. It's really wet. The ball's wet. The floor's wet. I was going to say, honestly, that was almost a disaster with the almost fumbling the ball. Baker did a really good job surveying the field. He threw across his body to the under end of the field, but he was wide open and he almost, oh man, he almost caught that. Sucks. He was in the end zone. That would have been a touchdown. First incompletion, I believe, for Baker. Baker takes the snap. This is a handoff to Bucky, who gets 2 yards. He's tossed down to the ground by Derek Brown, not going anywhere when you go into his grasp. You would hate to see this drive stall here. All right, 3rd and 8. Panthers are the second best defense in third down stopping. Let's see what happens here. Baker alone in shotgun at the 11-yard line. He takes the snap they're rushing for. He's looking, he's looking, he's looking. He is running it himself, I think, or he's still trying to buy some time. He throws. Almost caught by Emeka Egbuka, covered by Jackson. It's incomplete. Shoot. Baker is buying a lot of time with his legs. Tristan with some amazing blocking. Completely obliterates, was that Scorton? Blocks another guy. I mean, really good coverage. Oh my goodness. Really good coverage by the Panthers. I can't even be mad. I like good football. 29-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. Bucs lead 10-0 currently. We'll take it. We'll take it. But I would have liked a touchdown after when we had so much momentum after that first down run from Baker and then the taunting penalty. Sucks to stall there. And it sucks because that first play, excuse me, he missed that wide open Payne Durham. Granted, in the rain, that's a hard play to make because you're throwing across your body. You know, the ball's wet. Payne's trying to get his footing. And, you know, it was still, it would have been an incredible catch, but he still could have caught it. But, you know, it's just, that's really hard to make in the rain. Oh, well. Missed opportunity, but we still get some points. And let's see if the Bucs can get another stop on defense because they're well rested at this point. Thanks everyone who's watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. I respond to basically every comment. Oh, I also, oh man, I meant to create a ticker for Lavonte David's tackling because he needs 7 tackles today in this game to become the all-time tackling leader for the Buccaneers in franchise history, passing Derek Brooks. So that would be a really cool way for him to go out. I'd be really proud to see that happen. And he's been averaging about 7.5 tackles per game this season. So I would very much appreciate that happening. Do sacks count as tackles, right? Like if he were to get a sack, that would go into the tackle box as well. I that would make sense. But can't complain too much. I'm enjoying this game so far, which is more than I can say than most Bucs football for the past 2 months. You'll never find me rooting for the Bucs to lose. Like, oh, we want a better draft pick. That rarely means anything, you know? Like the difference between like 12 and like 19 is not big enough for me to be like, "Oh, I mean it is substantial, you know, but it's not like enough where it makes me want to lose, you know?" If we're talking like top 5 trying to get like a number 1 overall pick, I get it, but it is also pushing Max Crosby out of the Raiders door, which could lead him to us, hopefully. But Jason Light needs to be willing to get rid of some draft picks. All right, touchback for the Panthers because they've already admitted in press conferences they're not even going to risk kick coverage, which is really sad that they're not even going to bother trying fixing things. But they said they said they're changing their cleats already on the Panthers sideline to avoid slipping. We'll see what how much that helps. Young takes the snap. It's a fake handoff. He's rolling out to his left, and it is a caught ball all the way into Buccaneers territory. Gain about 25 yards down to the Bucs 45 or gain of 20. Sorry, that sucks. That's a tight end catch, 87 for the Panthers. I'm not even sure who that is. Thompson. He's wide open. No one covering him. Trentman? Tom? I don't know who that anyway. First and 10 for the Panthers. Yeah, at the 45-yard line of the Bucs. Oh, that's a false start by the Panthers, so they will be backed up to the 50. I'm hoping that the Panthers play a very sloppy game because we're gonna need it. I don't trust this defense, unfortunately. All right, ball's back on the 50. Young and shotgun. Dowdle to his left. Horn in motion. He takes the snap. He fakes the handoff, and he tosses it to 84. It's a tight end screen, and it gets about 5 or 6 yards. Second down coming up. Wait, which number is Tremble? Oh, that's Evans. I don't know who that is. Evans for the Panthers. Bucs defense looking a little discombobulated. Lavonte trying to help them out there. Young calling out some audibles. There's Young. Oh, hands it off, and Rico gets the handoff and is stopped by Yaya Diaby after a gain about 1 yard. That is likely the last play of the first quarter. It'll be third down on the first play of the second quarter. We will see what if the Bucs can get a stop on third down. That might be asking a lot or too much. We will see. I like the run defense so far from the Bucs. Our pass defense is really, really rough. I need to be paying attention to see when Cansey's coming into the game. Back to a commercial break. Going into the second quarter. Let's see. I just like the energy that this Bucs team is showing right now. I was my hopes for good energy were not high. So we're gonna need some turnovers, man. We're gonna need some turnovers. I feel good though. Um, just gotta be disciplined. The first like unnecessary roughness that was called on the Buccaneers was silly and stupid, as was called out by the announcers. Um, Panthers aren't playing very disciplined as well. I would say more undisciplined so far, and Bucs just gotta get stops, man. Third downs have been killers this year, so I'm hoping that they can show something here. We'll find out though. All right, coming back from break. The brutal weather in Tampa, though. I wish this game was more straightforward for the Bucs if the Falcons had just lost to the Rams, but we've had chances for the past 2 months. It's basically all our fault. All right, ball's on the Buccaneers 43 and a half. 3rd and 8. Need to get to around the 35. Young and shotgun. Takes the snap. Bucs rush 4. It was good pressure and is incomplete. Pass intended for Ted McMillan. He was open, but Bucs actually got some good pressure there. It forced him to throw quickly. I like what I saw. Now, will they go for it? Because Dave Canales is... That was a good throw. It was a good throw. Jacob Parrish in coverage. Okay. Canales is going for it. Respect. Bucs, come on, man. Don't let this go. This is a big opportunity to get some good field position if you stop them. Okay, yeah. So they try to draw him off and they take the delay a game. In this case, you can deny a delay a game penalty, right? Why were we playing like this the last 8 weeks? Juba says, dude, that's what I've just been asking. Where was this energy? All right, so Panthers take the delay a game, and they will be punting. Bucs do not fall for trying to jump off sides. It's always in between that 50 and 40 yard line. Things get a little weird. Bucs trying to go for the block, but they miss it. Calling for the fair catch, and it is bouncing really, really well for the Panthers around the 5 yard line. So that's a difference of 5 yards. This is why you don't take the delay a game. You force the Panthers to punt from where they are. Rain game, division game. It's typically a field position battle. So, congrats. We suck. Enjoy the playoffs. Panther Kid 99. Dude, there's a lot of game left to be played. Plus, you guys also have the Saints and Falcons tomorrow. So, you got more opportunities than we do. We need 2 things to happen. You only need 1. Okay, Bucky gets the handoff there, and it is about a gain of 3 yards, I'd say. Oh, boy. It was just pouring there. It looks miserable in Tampa right now. And this is the second game that's been like this. Division game, both of them. Bucs are looking better in this game, definitely. But they got to keep it up. All right, ball at the 9 yard line. 2nd and 7. Godwin in motion. Baker takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He throws. Oh, incomplete. It was intended for Bucky Irving, but Baker threw it over him. It is raining hard. 14:02 left in the half. It's like hard to see, hard to get your footing. Oh boy. Third and 7. Don't want to take a sack here, guys. Field position is going to be huge for this game. Baker takes the snap. They're rushing 5. He throws. It's caught by Jalen McMillan for a first down to the 20 or 21-yard line. Massive, massive first down for the Buccaneers. I'm liking the protection, too. The offensive line's playing well. Clean pocket for Baker. Mike got wide open, though. He didn't see him, but Baker was kind of staring down McMillan, but McMillan got open. This is why you use your star-studded receiver room. We have all 4 guys for this game. You got to use them. At the ball, the 20 now. Baker under center. Takes the snap. It's a toss to Rachaad White. Blockers in front, but he is tackled only a gain of like 2. Nick Scott with the tackle. Man, it's like, I mean, you can't juke guys out in this weather. It's just so wet. You're gonna slip no matter what. All right, 2nd and 7. So they called that a gain of 3. It's like a generous 3. Baker in shotgun. Rachaad White to his right. Baker takes the snap, looking to throw. They're rushing 4. Baker's looking around, and he throws it into the ground, basically incomplete. He's saying Mike's been in the league 14 years. Peter Schrager with quite the slip up. This is his 12th season. Mike always goes no gloves when it's raining. They're like shocked by this. Okay, 3rd and 7, 12 and a half left to go in the half. Panthers pressing tight. They're only rushing 4, though. Baker's throwing again. Throws over the middle, and it's intercepted right to a Panthers linebacker, and is tackled by Mike Evans down to the Bucs 20-yard line. I don't know where Baker was looking. What in the world was that throw? I'm going to need to see a replay of that, because that was... he threw it so confidently, too. I was like, well, he must see someone, and then it went right to the Panthers guy. Baker has not been himself. Dog, what? What? He just must have not seen him. He was just standing right there. He threw it right to him. What was that? Baker. All right, well, that's the first turnover of the game, and that's a really bad one because the Panthers are starting their 3rd drive. That was Christian Fosboom. They're starting their 3rd drive on the Bucs 19-yard line, so they're already in the red zone. Young takes the snap, looking to throw, and throws it over the middle to Ted McMillan, who gets about 10 yards. They're going to give him the first down. So... BMO in coverage. Having a rough rookie year. First and goal for the Panthers. Bucs need a bend, not break. JPP is in the game. Cansey is also in the game. This is a handoff to Chuba, who bounces out to the left. He makes a guy miss. Lavonte with the tackle there. About a gain of a half yard. Jeez Louise. Bucs have allowed a red zone score on 21 of the last 22 drives, 16 touchdowns, and 5 field goals. We are last in the NFL. All right, it's 2nd and goal. They're on the almost the 8-yard line. This is a fake handoff. He's rolling out. He throws over the middle, wide open, touchdown. Tommy Tremble, the tight end. There's no pressure, man. There's nothing. No pressure. But that's ultimately, excuse me, on Baker. It was a stupid interception. I'm not sure what he saw. He probably didn't see him for some reason. Take us up and good. Bucs only lead by 3 now. Well, there goes all the good vibes. The Pats fan, Panther kid, he successfully reverse jinxed his Panthers. They're doing some kind of news report right now. Xbugs 808 says, beautiful, courtesy of Baker Mayfield's king of interceptions, been costing us these past losses. Yeah, kinda. Baker looked real good, really up until that interception. I was like, oh, this is like the Baker from the first half of the season. And then that happened. So now I'm a bit worried that we've kind of fallen flat again. Went to get food. What happened while I was away? That was basically Baker threw an interception, and the guy returned it to the 19-yard line. And basically, the Panthers punched in with a couple throws. Tremble with a wide open touchdown pass from Young. So, yeah, now we're just kind of wondering if the Bucs can keep fighting, man. Like you just you weren't. I just was not going to expect the Bucs to shut these guys out. I expected a dogfight, and what happened the last game, we also had a good start against the Panthers, but then I believe it was I'm trying to remember. Was it 13-7 and then the Panthers scored, or maybe it was 10-7, it was the same score, and then the Panthers scored right before halftime, and that kind of like ruined the game. So it's a big score from the Panthers. Bucs are returning the kickoff, and he fumbles it. He fumbles the ball. Panthers pick it up. They fumbled the kickoff return. Special teams, that was Sean Tucker. Let's see what Baker comes up with. No big deal. Yeah, it's Carolina ball, man. I saw him fall on it. Okay, they're still digging through the pile, man. They're still digging. They're still digging. Oh, there's a fight going on. Now there's a fight. Whoa. They've got the football, so they said it's Bucs ball. But there's also a flag on the play. So a block in the back on the Buccaneers during the return. 10-yard penalty. At least Tampa will keep the ball. Let's see. Good God, if the Bucs just lost the ball, yeah, I think. Well, he definitely fumbled it. It looks like, thankfully, he jumped on it. I thought the Panthers jumped on it. The special teams coach better get his resume ready. That's Josh. No, I agree. That's a rough. He's had a rough season. Why is Josh Grzar such a bad play caller? One week we run the ball, next week we throw, never both. Oh, this game's a little weirder. Oh my goodness. It was a handoff to Bucky Irving who gets blown up. That's a loss of like 4 or 5 yards. Holy smoke. That's Amunyamalene? Amunyale? I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher that name. No, terrible blocking from Mike Jordan and oh jeez Louise. They read that from the beginning. That's a loss of 4 yards. Getting close to 10 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 14, so we're back at the 11-yard line. Baker in shotgun now. Ibuka in motion. This is another handoff to Bucky Irving. Really uninspired play calling. That's a gain of like 3 yards. So 3rd and long coming up. Really would suck to throw a pick and then go 3 and out. That feels very Buccaneers this second half of the season, where you start out strong and then you completely lose momentum as soon as one bad thing happens. Okay, 3rd and a long 10 is what they're calling it. 9.5 left. Yeah, I don't know, man, about the play calling. It's like he saves only like he only has play calls for like the first 1 or 2 drives, and then everything just collapses. All right, Baker takes a snap. It's a screen pass to Rachaad White, and he makes it. Yay! He gets about 12 yards. Holy smokes. We'll take it. I was about to really get mad at that play call because all that Josh calls are runs and screens when he runs out of creativity. We need some monsters on our D-line. Yeah, we need to go get Max Crosby. I think the entire Buck Nation is in agreement about this. Really, really good blocking by the Buccaneers. Great stuff by Graham Barton. Okay, this is a handoff to Bucky Irving, and he gets completely blown up. No gain, maybe even a loss of like half a yard. The run game is abysmal right now. They cannot get anything going. This is the problem, is why are we running it up the middle when Graham is not having a good second season and our 2 guards are backups? We don't have either of our starting guards. Like, run outside towards Tristan Wirfs, the best left tackle in football, or Gadecki, who's one of like the better right tackles in football. And yet we're running it up the middle. Like, why? Okay, 2nd and 10. Baker takes the snap. It is a screen to Rachaad White, who gets hit at the end after a gain about 7 or 8. Whew, boy. 7.5 left in the half. 3rd and 3 is what they're calling it. Let's see what the Buccaneers can do. They are 4 for 6 on 3rd down conversions today, surprisingly enough, but I'm wondering if that'll keep going. Baker is looking to throw. He's rolling out to his right. Great pump fake from Baker, who's still running, and then slides down at their own 43. Whoo, boy. Baker with an elite pump fake. That Umanyalan. Okay, at least Dan Orlovsky is also butchering his name. 1st down. Let's go. We're 5 for 7 on 3rd downs. Okay. Ball's up to 44. Sorry. 1st and 10. 6:32 to go. Baker. Oh! Hands it off to Sean Tucker, but runs right into Sean and throws him to the ground, and that's a loss of about 4 yards. He ran right into Sean there. That's like what me and my brother were doing on the beach like a week ago. Jeez Louise. Thank goodness Tucker held on to that. All right, loss of 4. Second and 14. And oh my God, Baker! Baker drops the snap, picks it up, and then gets sacked for a loss of like 2 to 3 yards. So a third and forever now. There is someone down on the ground. Hobby Brown the third. Baker just let it like he was gonna throw the ball and it like came out of his hands. Like it's too wet. This is crazy. This is a bad series. No, I honestly, it's a miracle we've gotten 2 first downs on this series. This offense looks horrendous. The only thing that's been working so far are the screen passes to Rachaad White. Looks like they're still working on the injury to the Panthers player. Oh, yeah, he's coming off the field. He seems to be okay. Oh, boy. Okay, it's 3rd and 16. It's probably going to be a screen, but the Panthers are going to see that coming. Don't let them intercept it. No turnovers. This is going to be a field position battle, man. And it is a handoff to Rachaad White, who gets like 5 yards, but this will be a punt with under 5 minutes left to go in the half. But Carolina just staying with it, man. Bucs offense is obviously getting very frustrated. A lot of sloppy play because of the rain. Hopefully Dixon get a punt off and I don't even want to say it. Oh, he almost gets blocked. Okay, the punt is returned up to the 16-yard line. Surprised he even bothered to catch it, but it helped them because that might have been a good... Anyway. So the Panthers will start their next drive on their own 16 or 17-yard line. All right. Uh-oh. I want to... Come on, I want to be able to get rid of these, Looks like God is sending the Glazers a signal with the torrential rains. No, seriously, man. Oh, boy. I'm still hoping that we can pull it out, but so far it's just been holy smokes. Oh, guys. I don't know how I feel right now. I was feeling good first 2 drives, and then Baker threw an interception, and things have been kind of downhill from since then. But a lot of game left. I refuse to be a downer, especially when we're leading. Like, let's win today and make the Panthers fans sweat tomorrow. I'm not expecting the Saints to beat the Falcons, but, you know, it'd be nice for them to sweat a little bit. We'll see what happens. I know I keep saying that, but... All right, we're coming back from commercial break. Oh yeah, these are two Heismans. Ah, crap. Sorry, language, but we're getting blitzed by how do I get rid of the? For some reason, I can't access my comments. Come on, bro. That sucks. I would delete those, but I can't access my comments for some reason. Anyway, okay, they're back on the 16.5-yard line. Young takes the snap. It is a handoff here and is brought down after a gain of like half a yard by Diaby and Hassan Reddick. Again, apologies for the spam in the chat. I can't access my chat for some reason. It's really annoying. We're complaining yet. Look at what happened to Washington this year. I thought for sure they would be in the big game. No, seriously. We could be worse. Things could be worse. Now, they've been dealing with a ton of injuries, but so have we. Yada, yada, yada. All right. Young takes the snap. We're rushing some guys. And he's rolling out to his left. He throws, and it's caught by Tet McMillan. Tackled by Lavonte, so at least there's that. But it was a 14-yard gain by Tet McMillan. The Bucs, while they were rushing, Young a little bit, they were not able to even touch him. Parrish, the one trying to guard T-Mac, but he was better. Happy Saturday. Hey, everyone. What's up, Daniel? Welcome in. Okay, that's a 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 32-yard line. Young takes the snap. He fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, and it's wide open to J.C. Horn. Out of bounds after a gain of about almost 20 yards. Lavonte with some pressure there, but Antoine Winfield was not seeing where he was going. Zone coverage, he is completely shredding us. So this sucks. 2.5 left in the first half. You cannot allow the Panthers to get to double dip, especially. Come on, guys. Okay, this is a handoff to Rico, who gets a gain of about 5. Bucs came out with a lot of energy, and now they're falling apart. They look lost. Okay, 2-minute warning. Oh, boy. Tampa defense just letting the Panthers get their first down. Yeah. Today's offense figured out Bowles' blitzes. Yeah. Panthers, they're not scared of Tampa. We used to strike, last year. I don't know if fear is the right word, but we were a formidable opponent, This year, no one's scared of Tampa. Everyone wants Tampa. Everyone, You should start Kenneth Walker tonight or Tyrone Tracy at the flex for my championship. Walker for sure. I think tonight's going to be a shootout between the Seahawks and the Niners. So I'm watching way ahead of you guys. I'm not going to comment and ruin it for y'all. Go Bucs. Hey, I appreciate you, Tom. Sorry that we're so far behind. I'm going to change the channel and go back up just to see maybe it'll... I don't know. It might not do anything. What? Appreciate you, Tom. Oh, boy. Commercial break because of the 2-minute warning right now, but the Panthers are driving. I think both teams have all 3 timeouts, so every single game is like our season starts strong, then collapse. That's honestly a good point, yeah. This game and every game in the second half of the season has been a microcosm of itself. So, oh, my dog must see something. It's okay, Nugget. All right. All right, they're previewing the playoffs right now. You're okay, Nugget. You're okay. You should go investigate. All right, Young in the pistol. About around the 50-yard line. 2nd and 6 is what they're calling it. It's a fake handoff. They're rushed. And it's an incomplete pass intended for Tremble, I believe. BMO in coverage. That was good pressure there. Big 3rd down here. Come on, guys. Let's get a stop. They're calling it 3rd and 6. 1:56 left after the incomplete pass there. Trying to get to the Bucs' 43-yard line. Young and shotgun. Stupid to his left. Bucs rush 5. Throws to the sideline. Oh, intercepted by Jacob Parrish. Intended for Ted McMillan. A fantastic interception by Jacob Parrish. Let's go, dude. He baited Young into the throw and gets a massive interception around midfield. It is time for the Buccaneers to take advantage. Let's go. Let's go. Great defensive play there. Parrish read it beautifully. So we're going to have the ball around our own 40-yard line. Huge. Huge play. 1:51 left. All 3 timeouts, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. I needed that. Defense finally makes a play. A big clutch play, too. Now, Baker, do not turn the ball back over. Or no one else turn the ball back over. All right. Tampa, go score before halftime. Nugget, you're okay, baby. Nugget, you're okay. Sorry for those who can hear my dog. He's being very protective. He's guarding, the whole house just while I so I'll go check on him after the half is over. We're at a commercial break right now after the interception. So how we feeling, guys? What's our faith level in the Bucs offense doing something here and scoring some points? I want a touchdown, man. Let's throw it to Mike Evans. Mike always cooks the Panthers. You know? Looks like all the defense is playing at a faster speed. No, seriously. The defense does look like they're playing faster. Maybe, like, the Cansey effect is really helping. I don't know what it is. But they're playing a lot. Well, I was just criticizing them. Not a lot, but, you can see it visually. You're like, this feels a bit different. These guys are looking good. So. Hopefully, they can keep it going. All right, so starting at our own 42-yard line, Baker under center, 1:51 left, all 3 timeouts remaining. Bucky in the backfield, and this is a handoff to Bucky, who gets about 6 yards to start. Pretty good. Up the middle, though. I'm not loving up the middle. Why? You're like, okay, like, oh, they'll never see it coming if we go up the middle with 2 backup guards. No, you're doing it constantly. They'll see it coming now. How about you go to your strength? What type of dog breed? He is a Bernedoodle. His name's Nugget. 9 months old. We just went on a long walk. All right, Baker. Oh, hands it off to Sean Tucker. Almost fumbles the ball and loses a yard. Stop giving the ball to Sean Tucker. No timeouts taken. The clock is running. Now under a minute left. 3rd and 4 coming up. 3rd and 5. So loss of 2 yards there. No timeouts from either team's. Clock is now under 40 seconds. 35 seconds. Clock is now at 5. Baker takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking. He dances around. He's looking still. He's still looking. And, oh my goodness. What? What did I just see? Oh my God. That was so sick. That looked Mahomey. That looked Mahomey. He was behind the line of scrimmage. What the heck was that? Oh. Baker, where has this been all year? What was that? Oh my God. And you guys are still trying to convince me Baker Magic? And there are people trying to tell me that we should be putting in Teddy Bridgewater. Ridiculous. Timeout from the Panthers. So 18 seconds left. And we're only at a 31-yard line. Now, here's the thing. I did not hate letting the clock run. I did not hate that. Because the Panthers had all three of their timeouts. And if you go incomplete on that 3rd down, you're going to have to punt the ball back to the Panthers, who have all 3 of their timeouts. You don't want to punt it back with like a minute left. They'll probably go score like they did in the last game, which is conservative play calling, don't get me wrong. But because of what just happened, making a play on that 3rd and 5, now we have a chance to at least get a field goal. Now, it is raining. We need more yards. I have faith in Chase McLaughlin, but I'd like this a bit closer. I don't want to run it. I want to pass it. We have 3 timeouts. It's okay. All right, Baker hands off to Bucky. Okay, all right. That's a gain about 8-ish yards, 7 or 8. 13 seconds left, so there's a 5-second play. Bucs take their first timeout. That's a good yardage gain. Get in field goal range. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Take a shot. Oh, they just said on the thing. Okay. Take a shot, man. We got some good songs playing while we wait. That Baker play was so sick. I'm sorry. Doing that in the rain is crazy. All right, ball's now at the 25 of the Panthers. Baker and shotgun, Bucky to his right, 13 seconds left. Baker hands it off again. Bucky gets up to the 20-yard line. That is going to be another timeout with 9 seconds left. So that was a 4-second play. You're in field goal range, so you do not want to waste this. I'm guessing this is going to be conservative play calling. You just hand the ball off one more time. Oh my God. The yardage right now is 214 for the Bucs, 80 yards for the Panthers. And yet we might only be leading by 3 or 6. Okay, Baker hands it off to Bucky again. And his gain of 2 yards to the 18-yard line. Timeout taken with 5 seconds left. Unfortunately, with these conditions, you cannot risk a turnover. You get points to end the half. I agree with the play calling. I know people are going to disagree with that. This is smart football. Let's get a field goal, man. Please. These points will matter at the end of the game. Trust me. Come on, Chase. Okay, so the Panthers have 2 timeouts, so they are probably going to ice the kicker, is my guess. This is 36-yard attempt, but it is raining down hard. This is not an easy one. If I am the Panthers, I take a timeout here. Take is up. And it is good. There's a flag, though. There's a flag. Oh, it looks like he was on the Panthers. Penalties declined. Bucs lead 13-7. And the Bucs will, so there's 2 seconds left in the half, so they're gonna have to. My guess is they'll kick off, touchback, and then the Panthers will kneel the ball. So this is likely the halftime score, barring some kind of really weird disaster. All right, hey, we got points off of a turnover, man. I'll take it. I was worried that we were going to be down at halftime or it was going to be tied or something like that. So that Baker play, dude, that was sick. That was so cool. It sucks that they can't. I mean, like, you should have just given the Panthers the option. Like, do you want the clock to run out on the field goal? But I mean, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Hate all you want. That was the right call. We got points. All right, touchback. My guess is Panthers will take a knee. Yeah, okay. They're going to take a knee. This is the halftime score. All right. So Panthers will get the ball to start. We'll see what that turns into. I can't be too mad. Bucs came to play. Baker clearly came to play. He made a really bad interception, though, which gave them, the Panthers, their only touchdown of the game. They only have 80 yards. All things considered, the Bucs defense ain't playing too shabby. Or too bad. Wait, I think I said that right. Anyway, that's just kind of how I see it right now. Come on. I'm trying to charge my headphones during halftime. There we go. But this game is far from over. 13-7 is about an expected score during a complete rain downpour. The skies look very dark on the TV right now, so it does not look like the rain's going to let up, but maybe the forecast will say differently. I don't know. This has been a weird, but also, like, you know, I'll take it. I'll take the game. Listen, I just want to survive till tomorrow. I want to go to sleep tomorrow with our playoff hopes still not dead. So, people are so mad online right now about playing for a field goal. Arlovsky said it on the thing. They were playing shell coverage. The defense was, and throwing into the end zone on shell coverage would be a disaster. You're asking for trouble. So anyway, I'm not a fan of that idea. I am glad that we played for a field goal. You have Chase McLaughlin, you know? Use him. He's one of the best kickers in the NFL. And I want people to start talking about him like that. So, anyway, let's see what Twitter's saying. We got ourselves I'm just happy that so Baker is 10 for 15, 130 yards, one touchdown, one interception. And Bryce is 7 for 11, 75 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. So really the main difference between Baker and Bryce is that Baker's well, he's had a lot more plays on offense than Bryce has, but I mean, I'd say he's throwing it a little bit better. But the interception is really the only play Baker had that was really bad. You know, other than that, he's been playing pretty well. Man, people are really mad about probably no rain in the second half. That's what Tom says. I hope so. Rain games are, I mean, listen, I think they're fun to watch as a neutral fan, but when your team's playing in the rain, it just sucks because you want to see your playmakers like at their best. So yeah, no one has talked about Chase's 65 yarder, dude. Seriously, and it's also the long. I was at that game, and the fact that I think it's the longest field goal in NFL history that was outside, because I believe the 68 yarder and the 66 yarder were both in domes, um, which are easier to kick in because there's no weather, to deal with. So Chase is awesome, man. I do think it's in Chase's leg to even break the 65 yarder. I don't know about outside, but Grossi raid. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you. Thank you, Tom Grossi. Much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Woo! Go Bucs. Thanks. Dude, anyone who's here, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Tom. Shout out, Tom. Thank you guys so much. Having a lot of fun doing this. Woof, man. Look at all you guys. Grossi raid. Hey, good luck to the Packers against the Vikings, Tom. Like and sub. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. I'm like Tom Grossi, but like Buccaneers, clearly. I'm just kidding. No, Tom's the GOAT. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. Shout out Tom Grossi and you guys. Would mean a ton. Ooh, look at the subs going up. Thank you guys. Woo! Tom Grossi Ray, turn me up. Look at these subscribers going up. Hey, appreciate y'all. Bucs fans, NFC South fans, welcome here, man. Love doing our stuff here. Shout out, guys. We're doing some really cool stuff over here. Tom, obviously the GOAT. But that was a really fun Grossi raid. Appreciate y'all. Hey, 3150. Thank you guys. Thank y'all so much. Go Bucs. Absolutely. We're up. We up. Oh no, now we're getting spammed. YouTube, the bots found this stream. Boo. You bought a bot with us. Gross. Thank you guys. No, seriously. Hey, we just went up like 20 subscribers. That was awesome. Thank you guys. Raiden Rossi Posse sending love, dude. Thank you so much. Tom, I don't know if you'd ever respond. I don't think you watched. I don't know if you watched the videos or not, but like seriously, thank you. This is the second time you've rated this channel, and it is much appreciated. So sick. So sick. No, keep rating. It's so much fun. I would raid you, but I don't know if that would do anything. I'm sure all my subscribers are already subscribed to you. So that's okay. Really fun stuff there. Thanks, guys. Sending love from Bucs Digest. Ah, dang. The bots found you. Sorry. No, it's okay, man. Totally fine. It happens. The bots usually find us, but we overcome, like the Buccaneers, hopefully today. We'll see, though. We will see. I see you, P. Just kidding. But no, yeah, that was awesome. Much appreciated. Okay, so second half will be starting in about 6 minutes. I'm glad. I like it when they have the little countdown there. That's nice. That's really cool. They're getting ready for. They're talking about the Niners Seahawks, which is playing. This is the thing. Um, I think I want to talk about why coaching. I think that this is a coach's league. Good luck, Bucs. Thank you guys. I want to talk about Todd Bowles for a second. I think that he is a good man. He gets along on one-on-ones personally with players. He can relate to them for the most part. I think he lacks a true competitive edge. Something that I do not see on the sideline. I mean, he'll be mad sometimes. He'll get like frustrated. I just I don't see him firing up his own players. I mean, and you don't have to do that necessarily. I don't see Ben Johnson doing that a ton, but he is a genius play caller. That's where it's made up. And I've seen Todd call some really good defensive games, but right now we do not have the personnel to be going overly fancy, I'd say, and or even basic. We can't just rely on 4-man rushes to win games. To be honest, I don't think he's calling that bad of a game defensively right now. But we would have had a different tone if Jacob Parrish doesn't pick off that ball from Bryce Young. So, uh, it's all circumstantial. Overall, solid, game from Bowles and Grizzard. It does not make up for all the mistakes that's been made over this season and just the lack of I don't know, discipline and the lack of accountability. I'd say. I mean, you shouldn't have to rely on Mike and Lavonte constantly like telling guys in the game post loss, let's get our stuff together. That's not what you should be doing. Um, it just feels like the culture isn't there anymore because the culture was like more like the power of friendship, and now that's just not enough. Like listen, we're still in the NFC South, the NFC suck or whatever you want to call it. It's like we've been surviving off of a terrible division for a while now, but that's eventually teams are going to figure things out. They're going to get better. They'll turn things around. I'm mildly worried about the Saints really finding a groove, and maybe they'll figure things out tomorrow as well. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I'm a bit spoiled, not spoiled. I've soured on Todd, and I've seen what a coaching change can do to a franchise, even more so than a quarterback change. I've seen a coach completely change franchises. Look what Baker did for that last two, because meantime, Bulls defense got exposed, and the rankings are what they earned dead last. I agree. Yeah, we're Baker's like definitely shares the blame, I'd say, for some of these losses. He hasn't been playing great. He's also been on the injury report almost every week this year. But I don't want to create excuses, and he's not creating excuses for himself either. He says everybody's injured, and that's what I like about him. He doesn't make excuses, and there doesn't seem to be much ego with him. Like these guys aren't dumb. Everyone he is aware that the players are aware that this division is not good. You know, that the division winner has a good chance of having a losing record. That is indicative of the fact. So we are not having great competition get the best out of us. Do you know why the Bears like had to go like get desperate and go crazy on some of the moves that they made and going to get Ben Johnson? Well, first of all, Eberflus was not a great head coach, and the Thanksgiving game was what broke their backs. But they sold out to get a great coach because not only because the division is so good, or at least it was last year. The NFC North was a bloodbath, um, and I feel like with our division being so bad, it's let the Glazers, it's let a lot of us maybe be content with just yeah, we're solid, we're a solid team, we're an average mediocre team. Um, Last year I would say is the exception, but it makes you content. Like, you win bad divisions every year, and you think like, well, we're still winning the division. Like, no, man. We the one playoff win that Todd has with us, I was at. It was the Bucs Eagles game, and we blew them out. Don't get me wrong, but that was an Eagles team that had completely given up, and you saw that for throughout the regular season. They were waiting for that season to be over. Last year's playoff game was very close. Got walked off by Washington. But then that Washington went on to dismantle the Lions in Detroit. So it's like that was not a shameful loss to Washington. But yet it does feel like the ceiling for Todd Bowles is winning a bad division and either losing in the wild card or divisional round. I cannot see us getting to the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl with Todd. And maybe I'm being harsh, but I don't think I am. I also think, if we fire him, he'll go off to be a defensive coordinator somewhere else. He will still be in the NFL if he wants to be, because I do think he has a lot to offer there. If he has great players, I actually think his defense is going to be really good. Like, let's not forget Super Bowl 55, guys. I mean, I know we haven't, but Todd was a big part of what happened there. We just had, a pretty different defense. That was when Devin White was good. That was, when we had a good JPP, a good Shaq Barrett, Sue, Vita Vea, that was nasty. So anyway, that's what I have to say. People want a coaching change because we know how a coach can literally turn your franchise around over one season. So anyway, second half is about to get going. Looks like it's still raining a little bit, but not as hard, thankfully. So Bucs are going to kick off here, and the Panthers will start with the ball. Oh, let me change the quarter. And it goes into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. That will be the 35-yard line is where they will start. Oh boy. They're saying the rain's let up a little bit. That's what it's looked like on the TV as well. All right, Young under center. Takes the snap, and it is a handoff to Rico for a gain about 3 or 4. Lavonte involved in the tackle there. Can someone show? I need a ticker for him. Come on, man. All right. 2nd and 6. It was a gain of 4. Young and pistol. Dowdle behind him. Takes the snap. He throws it to Coker. It's caught for a gain of about 4. I think it's going to be 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2. All right. 3rd and short for the Panthers. Panthers are so far 0-3 on 3rd down today. Can the Bucs get another stop here? Chuba to Bryce's right. Bryce takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He throws. Was that a catch? Oh my God. Coker with an insane one-handed catch, but it was short of the first down. 4th and 1. What do the Panthers decide to do? It looks like they're going to go for it. How? Okay, it wasn't a one-handed... I think he caught it. Not that I want to give the Panthers, but that's an amazing catch in a wet circumstance. No. Okay, 4th and short. 4th and very short. Bucs cannot jump. Okay, they take the snap. They're looking and... Oh, they get it. They barely get it. Bounced behind the line of scrimmage, but then dove forward. Oh, man. That sucks. First down for the Panthers. Risky fourth down gamble, but Bucs defense is they let that one go. All right, first down from their own 46-yard line. Young in pistol. And he takes the snap. He looks to the flat. Nothing there. He's rolling out. That was thrown incomplete. I looked like there was some holding going on there, but they do not call anything. Elijah Roberts with the pressure. 2nd and 10 coming up. Oh, boy. Ugh. All right. Oh, Bryce making a call at the line. Play clock running down, and he's being blitzed. Nothing there. He rolls up and he throws over the middle. It's a caught ball, unfortunately, by Tet McMillan. Gain about 20 something yards. Yeah, I mean, no one can sack Bryce Young, dude. We cannot pressure. We cannot pressure Bryce. It's easy catch. I hate this, man. This is really unfortunate. All right, now they're on the 34.5-yard line of the Buccaneers. Young under center. Takes the snap. It fakes the handoff. It's being... Oh, that's... Okay. They called it incomplete. Borderline a backwards pass. That could have been a fumble. It was intended for... Some good pressure there. Bucs, once again, cannot finish with a sack, so Young is able to throw it away. I thought that was a lateral. Close to a lateral, but they called it incomplete. And Rico picked the ball up, so there's no point for the Bucs to challenge. My phone is going to die soon. Go Bucs. Oh, thank you. Go Bucs. Wait. Todd, don't challenge this. Are they... Wait, what? Wait, okay, so they called it a lateral now, and now it's a loss of 6. Back to the 41-yard line. That was bizarre. Okay, whatever. I don't know how that worked. The whistle blew. A throw over the middle, incomplete. 3rd and 16 coming up. 11-11 left in the third. No, that's a really dumb call from the officiating. You can't reverse the call from... Yeah, I don't understand that. I feel bad for the Panthers. They lost 6 yards. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 16. Young takes the snap. They're rushing 4. There's nothing. He has a clean pocket. He throws it to Chuba Hubbard. And it's tackled by Lavonte David. Add it to the ticker. So it'll be a long field goal from here. 4th, and it'd be about like 8 or 9. Okay, so they're... Oh, 4th and 12. I'm sorry. It was only a gain of 4. That looked more than 4 yards that he gained. All right. Fitzgerald is going to try and kick a field goal here. Let's see what happens. This is a 54-yarder. All right. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Can the Bucs get a break here? Kick is up and no good. Let's go. Missed field goal. 10:27 left in the third. Bucs take over. Oh, Bryce is getting mad at the refs. I was going to say, those 6 yards could have been helpful. I feel bad. That cost the Panthers 10 points potentially. Oh boy. Okay, commercial break right now, but Bucs escaped that drive. I was worried when they converted on that 4th and 1 that we were looking at a drive that the Panthers were gonna, I don't know. Oh, cool. So Elijah Roberts' mom sung the national anthem at this game. That's really cool. I'm just seeing that online right now. Where's the Lavonte ticker? Someone needs to tell me how many tackles does he have right now. Can I look up the box score? Hold on. Bucs versus Panthers. Okay. Player stats. Bucs. Lavonte has 4 tackles right now. He's sitting at 4 tackles. He needs 3 more. 3 more tackles to break the record. Oh my gosh. Our guy, he has to go out the right way with a win and being the leading tackler in Bucs history. All right. Ball is at our own 44. Baker hands it off to Bucky, who gets about 4-ish yards. Ooh, boy. Now the rain has stopped. Will we see an offensive explosion? I don't know, John. Maybe. I hope so. We have the best receiving core in the NFL. I would like us to use them. And we have a pretty good running back room, too. Although Sean Tucker has been fumbling the ball a bit. He's having a really bad game. Like, I don't know if... Anyway. Not going to dwell on it. 2nd and 6. Baker under center. Bucky in the backfield. Takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He steps up and gets sacked. Merrig with the sack there. I don't know what... I mean, at least Baker wasn't trying to do anything heroic. I didn't see anything downfield. I really did not like that play call. 3rd and 10. That was the first sack of the game from either team. Wow. All right. Let's see what the Bucs can do on 3rd and long. Baker takes the snap. He's looking. He throws it over the middle to Cade Otton. And he is brought down short, about 2 yards short of the first at the Panthers' 49-yard line. I would like the Bucs to go for this, if I'm being honest. You could try... I mean, they're going to do the thing probably where you try and draw them off sides. And then if they don't do it, you just take the delay of game and punt it. We'll see what happens. It's 4th and 2. Mike, throw it to Mike. He's at top. Oh, he was at top by himself. Almost got the Panthers to bite there. All right. Delay a game. Bucs are going to punt after a 3-and-out after the missed field goal. That is unfortunate. That was really close. They almost had that. I worry. I mean, that's a complicated situation. I understand people might think that's conservative. I don't think anyone's necessarily wrong there. The only thing that reason I would lean maybe going for it is because our special teams is so bad that I would worry about like a punt block, and it's like wet, conditions aren't great. We'll see what happens. All right, punt is away, so that happened cleanly. Fair catch is being called, and is called at the 6-yard line. So it ended up being a good decision in the sense of pinning them deep, field position. I said it's going to be a field position battle early on in this stream, and that is currently where we stand. So Panthers will start their second drive of the second half at their own 6. So we'll see how they do. But yeah. It's weird hearing like Dan Orlovsky say like trust your defense. They're playing so well today. I'm like I don't think they're playing so well. I just think that well the interception was great, but like the pass rush still non-existent. We've been getting some pressures, forcing some incompletions, but like we haven't um gotten any sacks yet. Not forcing fumbles. So, ooh, I don't know how I feel right now. At least whenever we're on defense, Lavonte has more attempts at tackles. He needs 3 more. 3 more tackles. I can't. I'm just rewatching that Baker play over and over on the on Twitter right now. It's such a sick play. What a play. Hey man, I'm just glad that we spent a second and a third rounder on 2 cornerbacks. Right now, BMO has a lot of work to do, but Parrish looking like a stud. We'll see what happens. Dean's not playing in this game. My guess is we let him go. We'll see what happens though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I understand though the people that are frustrated with the lack of aggressiveness from Bulls. It's just not his style of coaching, and which is why a lot of people don't want him to be our coach. All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're gonna be starting at the 7 rather than the 6. That's where they're spotting it. Young under center, Chuba Hobart in the back, and it is a handoff to Chuba, and he is wrapped up for a loss of about 1 or 2 yards. Good run defense there. It was Yaya Diaby in there for the stop. Oh boy. All right, 2nd and 11. So they called it a loss of 1 right now. 7.5 left in the third quarter. Young alone in shotgun. Takes the snap. There's a rush, and he's being pressured, and he barely catches the ball. That was Chuba Hubbard. Bucs are saying it was an incomplete pass. There is a flag. If it's holding in the end zone, it'll be a safety. Crap! Illegal contact on the Bucs defense. Automatic first down for the Panthers. Lavonte? That bailed out the Panthers so badly. That is such a brutal penalty, man. Crap. Lavonte. I mean, I need to see a replay, but that sucks. Watching the game, just came to hit the like button. Go Bucs. Hey, thank you so much, HH Hello. You've been here since the beginning of the season. I appreciate you. All right, ball's now at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Young in shotgun. Chubb to his right. Tremble in motion. Young takes the snap. And just no pressure at all. Tremble gets the catch. It's a first down, gaining about 14 yards. No pressure, man. No pressure. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Yaya Diaby trying to guard him. Dude, we have no pass rush. No pass rush. First and 10. So I'm just going to keep complaining about the pass rush. We got this today. Please don't flip out and be calm, please. Thank you, HHLO. You always keep me in check. You always keep me in check. So that was a Chuba run for a gain about 5-ish yards. 2nd and 5 coming up. All right, Young under center, Chuba in the back. They're at their own 28.5-yard line. This is a handoff here. Bucs meet him, and he gets, oh my goodness. Tremble's helmet came off, but seems like there's no flags. No flag called. So 3rd and 2 coming up. That was 1,000%, 1,000% a face mask by Sebastian Dennis. Yeah, Tampa's getting a little lucky here. I feel bad. 3rd and 2 coming up. Young and shotgun takes the snap. They're rushing 4. Some pressure. He throws sidearm. Tet McMillan down the field and inside the Buccaneers 40-yard line. BMO is getting absolutely torched by McMillan right now. BMO's getting torched. Press coverage, one-on-one. Holy smokes, man. Oh! Offensive pass interference! The refs... Is it because of the push off at the beginning? Dude, that's crazy. That's just another bad call. Oh my god. The refs are trying to bail us out right now. I'm so sorry. You're not going to like this, refs. All right. 3rd and 12. No pass rush at all. Some pass rush, and he throws it out of bounds. The Bucs get a stop. Refs are literally keeping us in this game. This feels very unearned. Fair catch. Caught at our own 31-yard line. Ooh, boy. Panthers fans. Listen. When you're at the top, when you've been at the top of the division, the refs want to help you out, you know? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not defending that. We were handed a first, you know, it just don't look like a polished team. Yeah, we are 1,000% not a polished team. Gotta take advantage though. The refs are trying to help us out, so let's take advantage. I'd rather win against a division rival and have the other guys say the refs won you that game than lose and say, dang, we beat you guys and the refs. There's no winning in this situation regardless, so let's just win the game anyway. How I dislike a one-score game. Get busy, Bucs. I agree. I agree. I agree. Oh boy. We're at commercial break, but the Bucs will start with the ball once we come out of it. Um, Bucs fans, I don't know how we're feeling about all of this, but it's been a bit rough. It's been a bit rough to say the least. There has not been a pretty game this season, I'd say. Best game, arguably the Niners game, maybe, when we were down all of our receivers. Now we have all of them and we can barely use them. So, this is why Grizzard's not the guy for the job. Grizzard is just as much to blame, I would say, as Bowles. But in the end, it's mostly Bowles. It is mostly Bowles. Tet was talking to the officials. Listen, I All right, here we go. Baker under center at the 31-yard line. Takes the snap. He fakes the handoff to Bucky. He throws it to Emeka, who has some Oh, he gets tackled out of bounds. Late tackle, but no flag. He stepped out of bounds. That's weird that he didn't tightrope the sideline there. He steps out well short of the first down. All right, 2nd and 2. So 8-yard pass and catch to Ibuka. He's finally involved in the game. This is a handoff to Bucky up the middle and just gets a first down, gain of 2 yards. This game's flying by. You know, it's been 2 hours, but we're getting close to the 4th quarter. Uh, 42-yard line. Baker under center again. Bucky in the backfield. Bucky gets the handoff and gets like 6 yards. All right, 2nd and 4. Baker hands it off to Bucky, who tries to force his way. He's getting pulled by the shoulder, but nothing called there. Refs have been really bad. It's gonna be 3rd and short. 3rd and like 1.5. Remove that. All right, 3rd and 2. And this is a handoff to Bucky. He might have barely gotten that. Jeez Louise, these play calls are really uninspired. I hate that play call. I don't care that we got it first. Bucky had to do that himself. He Godwin had a really good block there, but he shoulders Jackson and falls forward into a first down. Barely gets a first down. Godwin's one of the best blocking receivers in the league. Argue with the wall. All right. 1st and 10 with a minute 30 left in the third quarter. And fakes the handoff, and he is being rushed. He gets away from Baker, is still up somehow. He's throwing it deep, and he's pushed down. And they throw a flag. They throw a flag. It's going to be pass interference by Nick Scott covering K-Dot. And it feels like every time there's a broken play, Dan Orlovsky is not happy. Let's see what happened. The rules analyst is on our side, but Dan Orlovsky is not. He thinks that the Panthers are getting hosed right now. All right, Baker hands it off to Sean Tucker, who gets met for a loss of 1. Sean is having just an awful game so far. I don't even know if he has positive yardage. We're getting near the 1-minute marker of third quarter. Hey, listen, a field goal here, we make it a 2-score game. I will not hate a field goal on this drive. We are just around, well, we are in Chase McLaughlin range, but in wet conditions, I'd rather get a little closer. 2nd and 11 coming up. Bucs are taking their sweet time, even though there's a whole quarter left to play. I also like the flow. Let's see what happens here. Mike Evans down below. Baker hands off to Sean Tucker for a gain of like 2 yards. What are we doing? Throw the ball. Throw the ball. The fans are getting restless too. Bucs are playing so conservative. This is one of the most conservative game plans I think I've ever seen. Oh my god. All right, we're going to the fourth quarter. Time to clench your butts, everyone. Fourth. Oh. My bad. All right. I will stand by. Listen, I understand what the Bucs are trying to do. They're playing conservatively because that pass interference got us in field goal range. It's still a long field goal, and I would like us to still play with some urgency, especially when you have the receivers that we do. So, anyway. Oh boy. I just don't know why you go to Sean Tucker. He's having such a bad game. And you take Bucky out, who's actually running pretty well. Like that. I mean, I get wanting to have fresh legs. Or put in Rashad. Like, I don't want to see Tucker get any, plays. Not plays, but I don't want to see him get any carries in the fourth quarter unless it's like goal line, because I know he's pretty good there. Maybe, no, you know what? No, just keep him out. I don't want to take the risk. I don't know. Our offense just looks like we're playing scared. We are playing scared. We're playing extremely conservative football. Um, we're not throwing down. After that throw, the interception that Baker threw early in the game, they do not want to throw downfield. We have Mike freaking Evans, and we don't want to throw downfield. Silliness. Silliness. Going into the fourth quarter, we are Holy smokes. And yet this is still only a 6-point game. 15 minutes left to see if the Bucs season is alive or not. They're at the Panthers 33-ish yard line. 3rd and 8 is what we're at. Baker takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He steps up. He is panicking. He's running around. He's going to run it himself for some reason. He always just does this. Oh my God. We're lucky that Baker hasn't fumbled it more this year. He has such happy feet in the pocket. Just plant and throw, dude. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think this is also a problem of not like Grizzard cannot design downfield play calls. Oh, sorry for the spam in the chat there. Okay, Chase McLaughlin setting up for a field goal. This is a 48-yard attempt. Please, Chase, I am begging for you to make this. Snap good. Kick is up. And it is good. Chase the GOAT McLaughlin. Okay, we're up 9. We are up 9. I'll take it. I will take it. Seb, our great receivers can't get open for Baker. No, I know, John. What I'm saying is we have great receivers, but it doesn't. I think the reason why coaching matters so much in the NFL is because you can have all the talent in the world. Like, look at the Eagles. They have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Goddard, all that stuff. And their offense is putrid at a lot of moments in the year. Because if you can't have an offensive play caller who can, like, scheme guys open, it almost doesn't matter how good your receivers are. So that's the sad part, I would say. Chase for president? Dude, seriously? Chase is the MVP of this year. If I could give an MVP award for this season, it's Chase McLaughlin. I'm just mad at myself for not drafting him in fantasy this year. He probably would have gotten me a lot of stuff there. So let's see if the Bucs defense can hold on. This commercial has good music. All right. Here's hoping that our season does not end today. It could end tomorrow. Or maybe we host a playoff game. I think that is completely on the board. I just want more Bucs football. That's just how I feel. I liked watching Baker, as aggravating as it can be, running around and doing stuff. Then you get plays like that one play, in the first half, and that's just fun to have on your highlight reel. They're very exciting in the moment. All right. 14-12 left in the game. Panthers getting ready to return. We're probably not returning the kickoff because the Bucs always kick it out for a touchback. And that is a touchback. So let's see what happens. I'd love to see McDaniel from the Dolphins BROC. From what I understand, Mike McDaniel is going to stay as the head coach of the Dolphins. All the reporting is that he's going to stay there. Otherwise, then yes, I would absolutely agree. But it sounds like he's not going to be available, unfortunately. All right. Starting at the 35-yard line, Bryce is in pistol. And he fakes the toss there, and that is a catch by Coker. But gain about 2 or 3 yards. Bucs again still without a what am I saying? Without a sack. Sorry, I'm a bit sleepy. Oh boy. All right, T-Mac. Okay. Cansey is in. Young and shotgun, 2nd and 7. He takes the snap. They're rushing fast. It is a screen. Cansey almost gets a tackle. Rico makes a ton of guys miss. Is down in Bucs territory inside the 35-yard line. Huge play. Cansey had him. Elijah Cansey had him, and he broke free. Missed tackles. Another story of the Bucs season. Oh, man. All right, ball is at the Bucs 38-ish. 1st and 10. 12:50 left in that game. Young is shotgun, and he fakes the handoff, and it is a caught ball by Licht for a gain about 6 yards. This is... Second and 5 is what they're calling it. At the Bucs 32-yard line, Young trying to organize some guys. He's yelling out to the offensive line. Play clock running down. He takes the snap. Bucs getting a rush. He throws it over the middle. Intended for Coker is over the head of Coker. Incomplete. 3rd and 5. Looked like that play was not really going to be successful from the start. A lot of confusion. 12 minutes left in the game. 3rd and 5. Can the Bucs force a 4th down? And if they do, will the Panthers go for it or kick a field goal and make it a 1-score game again? They cannot get a sack. They cannot get a sack on Young, even on a broken play. So Panthers are 0 for 6 on 3rd down in this game. Thankfully, it's not raining, so they're actually maybe getting a little bit loud. All right, here we go. Bucs throwing blitz. They are blitzing. And Young throws over the middle, and it's caught by Licht for a 1st down. Down to the 20-yard line. He was clipped at the legs, but they finally get a 3rd down conversion. The blitz was completely picked up. There wasn't even a chance. Young had all the time in the world to plant his feet. Really rough showing there by the Bucs defense. Panthers O-line did a good job blocking, and yeah. Big yikes. 1st and 10 for the Panthers now in the red zone. At the 20-yard line. Young hands it off, and oh! It was a flea flicker! Oh! I think Lavonte David recovers the fumble! It's Bucs ball! Rico Dowdle fumbled the ball. He fumbled a flea flicker. It was a flea flicker. He fumbles it, and it was on the ball. And Lavonte David jumps on it. Lavonte! The man, the myth, the legend. And they just did a rowing the boat celebration. Oh, Lavonte. Keep that ball, dude. He's going to keep that ball. Oh, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to get emotional, dude. Oh, Lavonte. Hey, at least Bryce Young tried to jump on the fumble, man. That's not something Cam Newton would do. Woo! Turn me up. I'm shocked that they called a flea flicker there. I am shocked that they called a flea flicker in that situation. Trying to get fancy? Dude, why? I still can't get my head around the Falcons beating the Rams. Dude, I know. I know. That game was so frustrating to watch. I mean, throwing a pick six in any game, if your winning percentage already drops a lot. But it's like Stafford, the Rams and Stafford, when they win when we don't need them to win, and they lose when we need them to lose, or when we need them to win. It's so frustrating. All right. All right. Listen, I'm just Lavonte David possibly getting a fumble recovery on his okay, wait. Now I need to check. Where is he? I haven't been paying attention. Lavonte. Sorry, whoopsie. Um Bucs versus Panthers. I'm looking at the stats right now. Player stats. Oh wait, that's the Okay, so Lavonte has 5 tackles right now. He's too short. I think 1 to tie, 1 to break. Oh my god, this is making me so nervous. Okay, here we go. Baker hands it off to Bucky Irving, who goes down after gaining about 3 yards. All right, 2nd and 6. It was a gain of 4 they're at the 30. They're on 32-yard line. Baker under center. Throw him in motion. Fakes the handoff to Bucky. He was rolling out to his right. He's throwing. Wide open is Tez Johnson and gets all the way to the Panthers' 49-yard line. Finally, a downfield pass that works out. Tez Johnson out of nowhere. Best wide receiver 5 in the league. All right. All right, so they're calling it. Okay, ball's at the 50 now. Ball's at the 50. 9:45 left in the game. Baker in shotgun, Bucky to his right. And this is a handoff to Bucky with some blockers and goes down after a gain of 2 to 3 yards. The job right now, run the clock. Conservative play calling can sometimes win the game. Sometimes. And we have not won the game. There's over 9 minutes left. So I ain't calling nothing. This Bucs team has only found ways to lose for the past 2 months. All right. 2nd and 7. Rachaad White is now in the game at running back. Baker takes the snap. He's looking to throw. This is Godwin, who falls forward for a first down. Right inside the 40-yard line. Attaboy, CG. Eight and a half left in the game. Baker hands off to Rachaad White up the middle and gets 2 and a half maybe. They Lavonte is joining Hall of Famer Ray Lewis and Brian Urlacher as the only player since 1982 with 40 plus sacks and 35 plus takeaways in their careers. And tell me this man is not a Hall of Famer. Second and 9. Baker fakes the handoff. It is a screen to Cade Otton, who has some blockers. It stays up and goes all the way down to the Panthers' 25-yard line. Another first down. What a drive so far. Some good play calls. Really looks like the Panthers are getting a bit tired. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this Bucs team right now. I don't want our season to end anymore. I never wanted it to end. Sorry for the spam in the comments. All right, 7 minutes left in the game. First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Baker under center. Oh, false start on the Bucs. Just barely, but that's on Cade Otton. Very Cade Otton-centric game plan, I'd say. All right, back at the 30-yard line, first and 15. And Baker does a delayed handoff to Rachaad White, who makes a guy miss and gets about a gain of 7 yards there. Baker, and how many yards does Baker have? Let's see what he's got. Baker is currently only at 146 yards passing, weirdly enough. We need a touchdown. I agree. Second and 8. They're just running the clock right now. It's beautiful. Baker takes the snap. He hands it off to Rachaad White and gets like 2 yards. Ooh, boy. Twitter is not happy about the refs. It's when it's like consecutive calls that are kind of bad. Then there's like a really not great look. All right, 3rd and 5. With about 5.5 left in the game. So Bucs have ran off a lot of clock. They're at the 20-yard line. Can they convert here? Takes the snap. They're rushing 4. Bake steps around. He avoids. He's rolling out. He's trying to avoid guys. He can't find anyone downfield. And he throws. It's caught by Cade Otton somehow, but still short of the first down. Clock's still running. I would not hate going for it here. I know that they're probably going to... Oh, he was out. Cade was out. Let's see. Cade's... Oh, actually, no. He was in. Finally looking solid. I don't like the division being decided by division rivals. It is what it is. We only have ourselves to blame. Okay. Oh, Dave Canales is challenging whether Cade Otton was in. 4:39 left, so that we have wasted a lot of clock. I feel bad. Listen, I know that the refs have been very much helping us out this game. It was more of like a stretch of like 5 minutes which obviously is a lot of time in football. Um, we're at a commercial break right now after they're reviewing whether it was a catch. From the angle behind Cade along the sideline, it looked like it was in, but maybe they'll have a different angle. We'll see. Oh, so okay, wait. So they're saying that Lavonte has tied Derek Brooks for six all time in tackles. Um, so David is now currently tied. Lavonte is currently tied. I'm looking at Buccaneers communications. Lavonte is tied with Derek Brooks, and he can surpass him with one more. I'm watching very closely on the Buccaneers communications that had that tweet. They recognize Gene Deckeroff as most play. It's. I understand people want new teams in the playoffs. I'm assuming most people are going to be rooting for uh, the Falcons tomorrow so that the Bucs don't make it in again, and I understand that. Uh, oh, so he wasn't. It was incomplete. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, he was out. He was out. They got a new angle and it looked like he was out. So McLaughlin will be attempting a field goal right now because it's 4th and 5 instead of 4th and 1. Let's see if Chase can make it 4 for 4. It's a 38-yard attempt. Oh, blocked field goal. And it goes into the end zone. Is that a touchback or? That was weird. I don't know. The ball was halted. Okay, whatever. That was kind of a bizarre thing. All right, blocked field goal. Score still stays 16-7. Who's surprised? That I was gonna say that one was on Chase. Chase just had a really low kick there. I don't believe it. I do. I do. Hey, we're still up by 2 scores, still looking good, but 5:12 left. That's a lot of time in football. That's too bad. I don't like all these blocked field goals being on Chase's record, even though it was like a low angle. I mean, we're not blocking it well. If this special teams coordinator is back with the team, heads are probably gonna roll. I don't. There's no way he keeps his job. It's been just a disaster this year. All right. Well, 5:12 left. 16-7 still. Panthers have the ball. Ball is at their own 28-yard line. They have all 3 timeouts because they won the challenge. Bryce takes the snap. He throws it, and it is caught over the middle, brought down by Izzian. I think Izzian has now taken over the other safety spot, by the way. I might or no, wait, is Tyke Smith still playing? Oh no, Tyke's still the safety. He got benched last week though. All right, 2nd and 5. That was a 5-yard gain. Taking their sweet time. Okay, they take the snap. They're rushing 4 guys. He's throwing it to the sideline, and it's caught by Tremble. That's a late hit. Out of bounds. No flag. 4:36 left in the game. And they're basically, I think they're just inside Buccaneers territory. Or like at the 50-yard line, basically. Oh boy. What's going on? Okay. How many blocked field goals this season? I think it's been like 4 or 5. It's been a lot. And there's been some blocked punts too. Yeah, no, special teams, it's been rough. It's been rough. All right. First and 10 for the Panthers at the 50. Takes the snap. Bucs send a blitz, and he is tackled by Vita Vea for a loss about 5 yards. Good stuff there. Clock is still running. Can Lavonte David get one more tackle? That's what I'm looking for. I should be more focused on trying to win the game, obviously, but, you know. Anyway, okay. Bryce right now is alone in shotgun. 5 receivers out. It should have been a false start, but they didn't call it. And Yaya got some pressure on. There was no holding call because Yaya was brought down by a collar grab, but it was thrown out of bounds, incomplete. .355 left in the game. 3rd and 15 because of the 5-yard loss on the screen pass on first down. Let's see what happens here. This is a long 3rd down, but the Buccaneers are not good on covering long distance 3rd down. Bryce takes the snap. They're rushing 4 again. He throws. It's caught, and he's brought down by Tyke Smith. Tremble with the catch. Gain about 8 yards. 4th down time, and you can't imagine anything else but going for it. 3 timeouts still for both teams remaining. 4th and 8. Lavonte is calling out the plays. 4th and 8. Here we go. .320. Clock running. Ball's at the Bucs 48-yard line. They need to get to the 40 to convert. Why are they... Okay, wait. They take the snap. Bucs send a blitz. He's throwing it way up in the air, and he has Ted McMillan inside the 10-yard line and tackled. Is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised that happened? I'm not. They send a blitz. I don't know. Jacob Parrish. Why? That was Parrish who was guarding him. All right, they're now down to the 8-yard line. Young in shotgun takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking. He's dancing around. He's throwing it out of the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up with 2:31 left. Bucs can still lose this game, guys. Very easily. Panthers have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So they just got to score a touchdown, and they can win with a field goal. I can see the Bucs season ending once again on a walk-off field goal. So they wasted all that clock just to give up a 4th and 8. That was so reminiscent of the Cooper Kupp play. The Cooper Kupp Rams. Anyway. Our secondary is awful. It was just a bad blitz call. All right, Bryce takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's throwing to the corner of the end zone, and he caught that ball for a touchdown. Coker with a great grab. What the heck? Benjamin Morrison had great coverage there. How the heck did he catch that? Of course he was in bounds. That's a crazy catch, bro. That's a crazy catch. That sucks, man. Ouch. Our Bucs with the trash defense. Now they just have to kick an extra point, and they'll be only down 2. Oh, I needed to update the score. My bad. And waiting for the extra point right now. Kick is up, and it is good. So 2:27 left. Panthers have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to get the ball back. If I know Josh Grizzard and the Bucs' unclutchness this second half of the year, this will come down to the Bucs trying to avoid getting walked off. It might be starting to rain again. Oh, it's raining again. Oh, great. Bucs either on or off. 4th and 8, obviously a throw, obviously a fairly deep one, and we send a blitz. That's the problem. Todd just wants to force like a bad throw, I guess. But hey, listen, I want the Bucs to win. I do, but if we lose, Bowles is probably gone, if we're being honest. So not the worst thing in the world, but I still want us to win, obviously. All right, kick is away and is being returned by Sean Tucker. And goes down around the 29-yard line. Some hand fighting going on after the play. But oh boy. Panthers probably want it more at this point. Bucs are going to play not to lose. All right, ball's at the 29-yard line. Rain is coming down hard. Baker takes the snap. This is a handoff to Bucky Irving, who only gets like 2 yards. First timeout taken by the Panthers. It'll be 2nd and 8. Gonna need to get more creative than that, Josh, but we all know he won't, so. The Panthers are 7-2 in 1-score games. The Bucs used to be really good in 1-score games. No longer. Why is it the rain picks up as soon as the Bucs get the ball back and it's the most crucial moment? Listen, this might be the universe telling us that this isn't meant to be, but I'm not going to believe that until I see it. So did Todd go over to the offense and cheer them on? Maybe. Well, they're calling it 2nd and 7. Okay, I guess he got 3 yards there. Baker hands it up off, and it goes up the middle, gets 2 yards. That's Bucky Irving. Second timeout taken by the Panthers with 2:12 left. 3rd and 5 coming up. And Bucs with the most basic, dumb play calling you can imagine. Listen, man, even if, yeah. We all know that they're going to get the ball back. We all know. We knew as soon as they scored the touchdown. We knew as soon as they made the 4th down play. Like, a good coach takes this timeout time to find your best play, and I just don't believe Josh has a best play. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see Todd encourage the offense as well. I don't think he's capable of it. He just kind of stands there. All right, they're calling it 3rd and 4. First down to the 39-yard line. Baker takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's rolling out to the right. He tosses it to Todd, and it's a first down. Good blocking. And he goes all the way down to the Panthers' 44-yard line. Okay, so 2-minute warning. It's the first down, and the Panthers have 1 timeout. So this game is not over. Cade with the gain. This has been the Cade Otton game. This has been the Cade Otton game. This game's not over, guys. Da da bum 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 bum. All right, we're going to the 2-minute warning. Bucs getting a huge first down on an awesome play action rollout toss to K-Dot, who's wide open. Bruh, DJ Lagway is gonna visit Florida State. Freaking traitor, dude. Sorry, I'm a Florida fan. That's ridiculous. K. Dotton's trying his best to save his career right now. Not his career. He was gonna go somewhere, but maybe stay with the Bucs. I don't know. Little Gronk for the first down. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. All right. Jeez. Stay off the internet, Bucs fans. People were all saying this game is rigged for the Bucs, which I haven't heard that since we had Brady. Everyone's shouting out Lavonte David though on Twitter, which is really cool. Okay, we're still at a commercial break. We're waiting to see what happens here on first down. The time will be difficult for the Panthers if they're able to make us go to fourth down. It'll be interesting to see what the play calling is like. Is the rain still going? I think. I think it is. People are still wearing the raincoats. Come on, guys. Hold on to the win, please. Or hold on to the lead. It's not a win yet. I'm aware. All right, here we go. Ball is at the Carolina 45, so we're not quite in field goal territory. Godwin in motion. This is a handoff to Bucky Irving. Goes down for a gain of like 2 yards, I'd say. Last time out taken by Carolina with 1:56 left. So now the Bucs can run the ball and run the clock. We'll see what happens. Try a post to Evans. I don't know, Chris. You can't risk it. You cannot risk an incomplete pass. You cannot risk an incomplete pass. The only thing I would accept is maybe a screen or an RPO for Baker. Evans has been silent all game. Yeah, it's kind of surprising, honestly. He always cooks the Panthers, and they just have not been throwing to him. It's been one of the most conservative play calling jobs I've seen all year, if I'm being honest. It's raining, though. Anyway. All right, 2nd and 8 coming up. Baker under center, Bucky in the backfield again. This is a handoff to Bucky. Oh, gets another 2 yards. 3rd and 6 coming up. Clock is running. So the Bucs are going to be able to run off 40 seconds here and another 40 seconds, hopefully, if they do the 3rd down correctly. Carolina's going to get the ball back, guys, if we don't convert here. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. My guess is the Bucs are going to call a timeout here as the play clock gets down to 1 second. Okay, 1:11 left in the game. That is where the Bucs take their first timeout. So they run another play. Takes like 4 or 5 seconds. They'll get like just over 30 seconds is where if it comes to 4th down, I would punt it. I would punt if we get no yards here. I mean, anyway, okay, I don't want to assume anyway. Dust off Godwin. I hope so. I mean, I don't hate the idea of doing a screen to Godwin, but I also don't want to risk an incomplete pass. It's kind of a hard win situation here. It's gonna be a run play. You have to run it. Don't toss it. Don't toss it. It is a handoff. Bucky gets down to the 39-yard line. And they are gonna run the clock. It is 4th down. I would punt. I would punt. I know that we risk getting blocked, but I would punt. Try to draw them off sides. Try to draw them off sides, but the Panthers know this. The Panthers are very aware of this. They're not going to jump. All right, they took the delay a game. They're going to punt with 24 seconds left. I respect it. You just kick it. You don't even and kick it out of the end zone. Make it a touchback. Of course we're nervous. Dan Orlovsky said, I promise you they're nervous. Absolutely we're nervous. But you make them start at the 20-yard line. You do not, I don't know. Seems like Panthers got a last-second field goal, and that's it. The time, okay, they've changed it to 26 seconds. It's hard with no timeouts, but we'll see. I don't put anything past. We have choked so many games. First, we have to get this punt off correctly. Let's see what happens. Come on, guys. Panthers are going for the block here. Oh. Timeout from Todd Bowles there. Oh, boy. I'm nervous. Listen, I can see our season ending in very brutal fashion. I also have to pee so freaking bad. Listen, rain game, anything can happen. I am not putting anything out of the window. Bucs are just hanging on for dear life right now. All right, they're going for the block, and it is away. They successfully punt it. Oh, what a punt! What a freaking punt! Down at the 3-yard line, Dixon. Holy crap. Dixon with the punt of his life. Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to try and get a touchback. So now they're at their own 3-yard line with 16 seconds left. They are going to need to launch this thing and hope they get a catch. Bucs have, this is prevent defense time. You play prevent defense, everything in front of you. Do not get a pass interference call. Nothing. Okay, they've changed it to 18 seconds. 18 seconds. The Panthers have no timeouts. You keep things in bounds. Let's see what happens here, man. They are starting from the 3-yard line. Bucs are playing prevent defense. Woo! Come on, guys. 1st and 10 at the 3. All right. Take the snap. The Russian 3 guys. He's throwing. Oh, it's caught. Inbounds. Clock is running. They caught it at the 24. Will they clock it? They spike it with 3 seconds left at the 23-yard line. So a 20-yard completion to Coker. So this is going to be one of those lateral situations. This is going to be a lateral situation, guys. Or you try and throw a Hail Mary and hope that there's like a pass interference and there's an untimed down for a field goal. All right. Buccaneers try and get a win here. Last play of the game, hopefully. I was gonna say, I mean, this is they're at their own 21-yard line. Will the Bucs take a timeout or what's going on? What's all right? All right, takes the snap. He's looking. He throws it over the middle. It's caught by Coker, who laterals it. He laterals it again, and that will be the game. Woo! We won! Bucs snapped the losing streak. Game, set, match. Bucs do not get swept. We still can win the division tomorrow. I should stream the game, right? I should stream the game. I think I should stream the game. Tyler Shuck, save us. Save us, Tyler Shuck. Okay, they're interviewing Lavonte David. I have to listen to this. Bucs snapped the losing streak, so we end with a losing record, but at least we didn't get swept by the Panthers. And the division comes down. Bucs or Baker was 16 of 22, 203 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Ugly game, ugly game, but we survive. If the Falcons win, thanks for a great year of streaming. I loved watching your streams as I don't have the channel where I live. No, absolutely. And I'm thinking I should just stream the game tomorrow, right? I mean, it's for the division. I might as well stream the game tomorrow. It should be fun. So that's the idea. I think that we'll do one more stream. We're getting shucked tonight. We're getting shucked tonight. All right. The division will be decided tomorrow. Yes, stream the game. Okay. We'll be right here. We won. The Bucs win. The season's not over just yet. That might be the last game the Bucs play this season. Or we might have another one. So we'll see. I hope we have another one. We will find out tomorrow. Very brutal season, but we won. We won. Oh my goodness. Stream it. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take your word for it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Crazy low-scoring affair in a rained-out game, but I always love the support here. And enjoy tonight's Seahawks-49ers game, knowing that we have another important game affecting the Bucs tomorrow to watch. I'm not going to say go Saints. I'm going to say screw you Falcons and hope you lose tomorrow. So should be interesting. We'll see. Go Lavonte David. I hope that wasn't the last game I saw of you. I hope that wasn't Mike Evans' last game. And I hope that wasn't Gene's last game. Now there's a reason to watch football tomorrow. Exactly. Shout out, guys. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow, Sebastian. Thank you, Connor. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom and start getting dinner ready. Enjoy Sunday Night Football, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. We will be streaming Saints-Falcons right here, and I will see you guys then. Thanks so much for being here. Go Bucs, always. Tampa with the dub. And let's see if we make the playoffs. Let's see if we win the NFC South.